Hi guys, Fentress Charles here, aka Fenny. Here is a perspective on the cost of things that you can take to change your life, snatch back your dreams and live it, and inspire others to do the same. All right, well, the concept is everything costs. Don't let anyone ever tell you or have you to believe that you can get something for nothing. It does not exist. Mind you, you might not pay money for it, but there will always be some form of exchange. You're going to have to pay for it, whether in actions, you're going to have to pay for it, whether in a certain mindset, a certain skill set, a certain idea, a certain thought. It doesn't matter. You're going to have to exchange something for it. Okay, let's say that you want to drive your luxury car. You want to buy a luxury car. Okay, it cost you the money to buy it, but that's not it. It also cost you the hours that you put in to earn the money in order to purchase it. It costs you a certain amount of hours that you put in order to do that. It costs you being cautious as you're driving around because you don't want to scrape against anything. It costs you having defensive driving tactics because you have to be alert that no one swoops down and sideswipes you. Everything costs. Let's look at the air. Someone can say, hey, the air is free. No, that costs also. How? We got to take good care of the environment. If we don't take good care of the environment, what happens to the air quality? Air quality goes down, it becomes very poor. It affects us. Everything costs. Someone can say, oh, they are so lucky. Look at those two people. I'm so glad that, they're so lucky. Yes, that's it. They're so lucky that they found each other. No, it's not luck. It costs. We don't know how many frogs and frogettes that they had to deal with in order to affect the choices and the decisions that they had to make when they came together or they met each other. Everything costs. All right, here's another example. Someone can say, well, what about generational money, generational old money? Old money costs too. How does it cost? Simple. Let's say that this person inherited money. If they inherited this money, they're supposed to have a certain mindset. In order to maintain the money, they have to employ a certain mindset in order to keep the money. If they happen to learn it, fine. If they don't have it, that money will leave. Look at people who have won the lottery. They get the money, and what happens? You check in with them a year, 2, 3 years from now, they don't even have one red cent to their name. Why is that? Because in order to keep that money, it costs having the proper financial education. They didn't have it. So they couldn't technically pay to keep the money. They didn't know how to invest it. They didn't know how to generate it. They didn't know how to maintain it. So everything costs. Now, your action steps are, what are you willing to pay in order to snatch back your dreams and live it? Yes, snatching back your dreams costs also. It's going to cost you mindset. It's going to cost you skill set. It's going to cost you persistence. It's going to cost you endurance. It's going to cost you courage. It's going to cost you faith because you're just going to need it. You're going to need these things in order. You're going to have to invest these things in your dreams. You're going to have to exchange these things for the life of your dreams. Let's look at prayer. Some people say, oh, praying, that doesn't cost anything. Yes, it does. It costs faith and it costs belief, especially when everything around you seems to be happening contrary to what is going on. Everything costs. Okay, so you're deciding and making your list of what it's going to cost you. If you notice, everything boils down to a decision again. Everything boils down to a decision. You decided if you were going to get up this morning and go to work. You decided if you were not going to go to work. You decided if you were going to brush your teeth. You decided if you were going to bathe. You decided what you were going to eat, when you were going to eat. Everything costs. Oops, everything's a decision. And everything costs. All right, so once you make your list and you decide this is what you're willing to pay, then all we have to do is do it. All right, guys, in finding value in this video, please like and leave comments below. Feel free to share. I appreciate it greatly. And before I go, say it with me. I endeavor to snatch back my dreams and live it. Why? It's the only way to live. Peace.